kinda wanna know what I sound like. Yo yo.
It's been a long year since I've done a Ring cameras video, and as it turns out, people are still creeps and a lot of new videos have surfaced. So let's look at some of them. This first video is a very real and grisly reminder that danger can be following you anywhere at any time, even to your front door. And it can be a lesson, especially for women, to be alert of your surroundings, especially before opening your front door.
What's going on? Um, what's going on with the audio?
Video. And as you just saw, a mother holding her infant daughter unknowingly
What
leads a
was
man to her
that?
front door and was mere seconds away from him getting
Why go to a
inside.
black screen?
As the man approaches the driveway, you
Man,
can
that
see him pulling up the mask over his face to conceal his identity,
I thought
clearly
that
with
was
premeditated
that looked
intentions.
like Ash
As
hat,
the man
bro.
walks up the driveway, the daughter takes notice to him as the mother is still
That's
completely
scary.
oblivious to the approaching threat. Luckily, she makes it
Good thing
inside
she
and
made it
shuts the
in.
door in time. She only realized what had just happened after looking through the terrifying ring footage. The woman made a report to the police as soon as she saw the footage, and what the police said was disturbing. There had been a series of reports of a brutal and violent rapist in the area who had been targeting women and children.
Oh,
It's
that's
suspected that
sad.
he and this man were the same person. No sane person leaves their house with a full face mask such as this one if they're not knowingly about to commit a serious crime and want to conceal their identity.
What's
The
wrong with
woman in the
people,
video
bro?
just may have saved her and her child's life just by the skin of her teeth.
Why are you doing
If
that?
you're not convinced of just how often this kind of thing happens, here's a similar video. A young college age looking girl is coming home, letting herself into her house. Not even 5 seconds after she enters the home, two large men step on the porch, and the one in
Hell
front
no.
immediately tries to open the door.
Go in, hurry up. Get in the house. What the fuck is that?
Some people think the men looked genuinely confused and may have had the wrong house. However, the short window of time between the girl entering the house and the men stepping on the porch would have definitely allowed them to see the girl. You'd think anyone who just tries to open the door to a house surely must know they have the right house, or at the very least, know who lives in the house. It could also be argued that when the man turns to his friend behind him, he's making mention of the camera, and so he pretends to think he has the right house by sticking around and knocking, despite the obvious screams from the girl inside as she notices the men at the
Right
door.
house for what?
It seems they only run off after the girl starts screaming, "We're calling the police."
Yeah, there's a
So, unlike the first video, there's no 100% proof of whether these guys had bad intentions or not.
for
Whether they
real.
were trying to grab the girl, or if they genuinely had the wrong house, is up for debate, as there's no further info on this video. If it is the second one,
They look back
still,
confused
everything
too.
about the men's actions was sketchy. In this video, on the other hand, what's going on couldn't be more clear. In the early morning hours on October 16th in Kent, Washington, a couple seen returning home. The husband is seen unlocking the door, and seconds later, as the man's wife follows behind, she turns her head to a gun-wielding suspect chasing behind her. She acts quickly and runs inside, locking the front door. The suspect then spots the Ring camera and hits it repeatedly with his gun, effectively breaking the device.
Does he shoot the camera? Oh no, he. Oh,
It's at this time that you can notice a second man there as well. The couple spent their night at a casino, and for this reason, the wife believes the
and
two
now
men
they gotta
followed them
spend
home from the
another.
casino,
They gotta spend
hoping
more,
to rob them
like
of any
more
of their
money on another
winnings.
camera.
Fortunately, they made it inside safely.
They for sure broke that
The
camera.
suspect with the gun was identified by police as 18-year-old Al Hussein Drameh, and he was arrested on October 26th. He faced multiple charges, including burglary in the first degree, and he pleaded
Damn.
not guilty to all of them. With
That's
this
scary.
fourth video, we move to something a little more paranormal. This was caught on a TikToker named Nolan Brock's indoor Ring security camera while he was sleeping on the couch. At 1:39 in the morning, he's awoken to the pantry doors opening and some kind of cracks or bangs coming from either inside the pantry or from the doors themselves.
I'm telling you, the ghosts love getting food. The ghosts love being in the pantry. Probably ate all your food. Probably wants to get out already.
With the fan running, the thought of it being a draft wasn't out of the question per se. He ignored it and tried to go back to sleep. But 4 minutes later at 1:43, this happened.
What? With the string? Wow!
One of the doors is
Go check,
aggressively
bruh.
yanked shut. And this officially removes any possibility of a draft being the cause of the doors moving. It's safe to assume he slept in his bed the rest of the night. This
He's
next
like,
video also comes
huh?
from inside of a house
What
instead of
happened?
the front porch. And this one can play on one of the biggest
Who
fears
did
of
that?
a lot of people. And that is someone lurking around your house as you sleep.
Oh no.
In
No.
Wichita, Kansas, a family's
No.
Ring cameras captured some terrifying video footage of a stranger standing directly over sleeping 15-year-old Anaya Robinson at around 2:30 a.m. on a Friday night. This was the footage captured.
That is creepy. Oh hell no. Why is he just standing there?
Anaya said once she opened her eyes, she felt like she was in a scene from a horror movie, seeing somebody sitting over her, watching her that she didn't know. Anaya rushed to her mother Angel's room, screaming there's somebody in the house, and after being jolted awake, Angel made sure her 2-year-old daughter and Anaya were safe in a room before calling the police. Wichita police responded quickly, but the intruder was already gone.
My thing is, why
It's
is he in
likely the
there?
boy
Like,
entered the
what's in
house
his
simply
mind?
through the
Like,
front door.
what's his mission to go in somebody's house, just stand there when someone's sleeping?
Luckily,
gonna
the Ring
steal
cameras clearly
something?
caught his face, and using this footage, the police acted on a tip and were able to arrest a 14-year-old boy whose name was not released. The boy faced aggravated burglary and theft charges. In November 2021, a woman reported on Twitter that a creepy-looking man had been standing outside of her apartment almost every night for an entire month. She included a few of the videos caught by her Ring camera, and it shows the man creepily standing there for
Bro,
extended periods of time.
make sure you
facing
got
her
cameras
door.
on your doors. You never know. So creepy ass motherfucker gonna be in the front like
At
this,
certain
bro.
points, he can be heard speaking.
He's speaking? Why?
But what he says is impossible to hear. The woman resorted to posting this on Twitter after her complaints to the police apparently fell on deaf ears.
Does he like that fucking
It was a few
room?
days
Or
after
door?
her initial post that she posted an update stating that her friends and family confronted the man, which seemingly got him to stop. Additionally, the post going viral prompted her building security to do an additional routine throughout the night. I can't seem to find her Twitter profile anymore, so there don't appear to be any updates on the matter. this last video, an El
What's
Paso
what's
resident's
with
Ring
that
camera
creepy ass
catches what
noise in the
appears
black
at
screen,
first to be a
bro?
woman in
I don't
danger
like that
seeking
shit,
help at
bro.
their front door in the middle of the night. But this may be a much more sinister situation than that.
What's wrong with you?
At first, the woman appears to be in distress, possibly on the run from someone, crying and pleading for help. But things start getting suspicious when she hides anytime a car is approaching.
Why are you alone? You think someone's gonna open the door because you knocked? She seems so freaked out. She look like someone looking for her. You better hide.
Is she hiding from a specific person chasing after her? Or is she perhaps trying to not be seen from any passerbys?
Did she go out clubbing or is she in pajamas? She in barefoot, bruh. Bro, that person probably asleep. You were here. You were. Are you hiding from
After
somebody?
the neighbor's driveway light turns on, a car's headlights approach from the right, and she's seen casually walking away, presumably to get in that unseen car. Perhaps because her driver was growing paranoid that too much attention was being drawn, so they needed to leave. Now you could say that's just a far-fetched theory of mine, but a month later, El Paso police arrested a woman who was charged with burglary of habitation. That woman was Krista Nicole Cordeaux. The woman in the video looks identical to the woman in this mugshot. The charge this woman faced is defined as the act of entering any building illegally with the plan to do something serious,
See, that's why you don't
such
open
as
doors
harming the owner,
for nobody.
damaging property, or stealing. Suddenly, the prospect that
Good
this woman
thing.
could have been trying to trick an unsuspecting person into opening their door doesn't seem so far-fetched.
That's exactly what I
As
said.
always, keep your doors locked and be careful
Keep your
who you
doors
open
locked.
them to.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Do not open your door with anybody. That's crazy.